Okay. Today we're making grilled cheeses, Max.
Oh yeah, baby!
Oh, baby.
I'm so excited. I can't hide it.
I know you love this.
Oh, look at that.
We gotta start here. We got our unsalted butter.
Okay.
We got a little salt. Even though our meat is a little salt, salt's good for everything. It's just a key ingredient in everything that you do in cooking. We got piggery uncured deli ham, Hellmann's mayonnaise, so that'll help us get a nice sear on the bread when we grill it on the frying pan. A mixture blend of cheese that's smoked Gouda, Fontina, and Gruyere. Iberico cured ham.
Now, what is this that you were telling me about it that gives it this unbelievable flavor?
Iberico is a ham that is made from a pig that only eats acorns and hazelnuts for its entire life.
Oh my god.
So, it ends up being very expensive and even more expensive to ship over here and to make.
It's not just pigs that they do this with, and they do this with other animals too,
Yeah,
right?
some other chefs have experimented. Dan Barber from Netflix, I'm sure you've seen him on Blue Hill at Stone Farms in Manhattan and the rest of New York. But he has experimented with I've just fed these chickens red whatever.
Red peppers?
And then, yeah, red pepper, that's what it was. And then all of a sudden all their meat was starting to taste like a fucking red pepper.
Yeah, so I guess that's kind of the interesting thing about that.
This is my favorite kind of bread. This is a European farmhouse bread. As you can see, it's typically like a white bread, but it's a little bit more like rustic looking. You can get thicker cuts. I suggest buying it whole, unsliced, so that you can slice your own. As you can see, I cut it about, anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch. Which is good. Will hold the sandwich together really well.
Yeah, I always like to work from the center out too. That way you keep the ends, and that way if you have extra, you can put it together and you don't lose the bread.
Absolutely.
A lot of people do not know that about keeping bread long term.
Totally.
All right. So let's get set up for the next step.
Yeah, let's make some grilled cheeses, man.
All right.
Woo!
There's a lot of different ways to do this next step, as we just previously discussed, right?
Okay, there's plenty of ways to do this. Some people like butter on their bread.
Me.
Which is Max. Some people like mayonnaise on the outside of their bread. Which is me, because it has a higher fat content, and it's a little greasier, it has a little bit more oil in it, because what mayonnaise is just eggs and oil emulsified.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure we can do a post on, and we can show you people how to make it from scratch one day. So what you're going to do is heat up your frying pan. Again, I like to use cast iron because it has the best flavor. It seasons. It's just a wise choice when it comes to cooking, especially doing things like griddle. So we're going to take a slice of our bread. We're going to take some mayonnaise, because the sandwich is for me. We're going to smear it on the outside of the bread, like so, on one side. Whoop. We're going to smear it on the other side. Looks like we need a little bit more. So I would say probably a tablespoon of mayonnaise or butter on each side of the bread. Okay, now it gets a little bit messy here, but that's okay. That's flip over.
The kind of sandwich it is, though.
Yep. And then what we have here is the Iberico. Iberico is a cured meat, much like prosciutto. It is going to be salty. So again, when we were saying don't add a ton of salt to things, no. The salt is for the outside of the bread, not for the inside of the bread. What else we got here? Rosemary. Max, screw this.
Nice.
This is yours. We dried it out. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a sprig of rosemary leaves to this, so that it gets a little bit more flavor than just, meat and cheese. We're going to take a handful of our mixture again, Gouda, Fontina, and Gruyere. Gouda, Fontina, and Gruyere.
Nice. Now you like to keep mixing it, I see.
Well, I'm just mixing it up so that it's all blended properly. You can do that beforehand, but I'm just doing it now because here we are.
You chef rushing.
Yeah, I'm chef rushing it.
Okay.
We're going to sprinkle a good amount. Probably...
Is there too much cheese that you can put on a grilled cheese?
Oh, God, no.
There is no... Okay, so everyone
there is no limit.
There is no cheese limit.
You're the limit. Whatever you decide.
You can put mozzarella, provolone, Gouda,
Anything.
anything you can think
Any
of.
cheese you can possibly think of, you can put on there. So then, we're going to take it.
Now you have the mayonnaise on the outside.
That's right.
Why on the outside?
So it gets a nice crispy crust.
Oh, okay.
Same thing happens with the butter. It cooks the bread and fries it in a sense.
Okay, so we're looking for that kind of crunchiness in a sense.
Yeah, as you can see, my pan is
Perfect.
well hot, so we're going to turn the flame down a little bit so that it's not smoking. And then we're going to put our mayonnaise.
Now, if
bread.
Okay,
As
do you
Max
wait a
says.
few minutes or?
No, it's good right now.
Okay.
It's ready. As you can hear it,
Oh, it's instantly sizzling.
instantly sizzling. Now that our sandwich has cooked for about a minute on one side, we're going to flip the bread over so that the other side can get crispy too. Here we go. You ready? Let's see what it looks like. Oh, man, Max. That's what you're looking for, baby. Now we're pressing down on it. This is so the cheese starts to melt together with the other part of the bread. And I should be using a spatula. I was using my knife because that's what chefs do. So as you can see, we're taking the piggery ham and making Max's sandwich. Max likes a lot of cheese, so we're going to put layers of ham and cheese and then Iberico ham on it.
Never enough of that.
Never
All
enough of that. Then we're putting more cheese on top of it.
That Iberico ham was so good, I was eating it before we even started.
He wouldn't stop eating it. It's true, people.
Yeah, it was just like delicious steak.
I was like, Max, stop eating it. It's so expensive.
So we got that other one over there. What's going on there? Is that pretty much ready to go, or?
Oh my god, let's see. You guys start seeing the cheese ooze.
Yeah, it's not quite there yet.
Almost there.
It's quite sexy looking though.
What I like to do right now is give it another flip. Oh!
Now you like the press technique. I've seen you do it a few
Yeah,
times.
I like the press ink. I like it a little crispy like that.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of black.
It's okay. It's not black. It's just
Char.
Char. It's cooking. It's flavor.
Now our grilled cheese is done. So we're going to slice it open and see what I like to call liquid gold.
This is cheese gold.
That's perfect, people. That's what you're looking for.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Let's see the
Should I
bite.
take a bite?
Let's see the bite.
Oh, our hat fell off. It was so good.
I feel like that says it all.
That changes everything. We got Max's grilled cheese here, fully loaded. Now it's time to put this expensive monster on the griddle. Listen to it roar. Love that sound. Max was saying I'm a big fan of the pressed. He's not so much a big fan of the pressed. He likes to see it cook in its own. I feel like the press helps.
It's just different techniques, different styles.
Different tastes. That's the thing with grilled cheeses. It's different tastes. It's whatever you enjoy. So if you enjoy mozzarella or provolone or just American slices, doesn't matter. The best thing about grilled cheese is it's so simplistic. It's the fact that you can take 2 slices of bread, 1 slice of cheese, put it together, and all of that cost you maybe 35 cents, and then you put it in a pan with heat or even over a campfire, for God's sake. And then you have melted cheese between 2 slices of toasted bread. And I want to go back in time and give that person the biggest high five. Just a smash. Loving it.
I didn't.
Now the one side is golden brown, as you can see. We're going to flip it over onto the other side. Oh, Max hates it when I press, but I'm telling you, it's so good. It's important. I can't explain to you why it's important. I just know it is. So as you can see, look how golden and beautiful brown that is.
I think you're just trying to even out the heat in your own way.
In a sense, that, and I want it to be done faster so I can eat it.
See?
I'm hungry.
Look, see there, that's the true grilled cheese. Now this is a meal that can be made at any time. Breakfast, day, lunch, dinner, lots of dinners.
Snack. Who doesn't have
meal.
2 slices of bread and cheese in their house?
Well, not everybody does, but you can find something to.
It's done, Max. Your famous grilled cheese is now ready. And we're gonna get ready to cut it. We're gonna cut this one left-handed so you guys can see the actual split. Right down the middle. Unbiased. As we like to say in the kitchen.
Oh, we're zoomed in all the way. Oh, show us the inside of it. Oh my god, look at it come apart. Ooh, dirty.
It's so dirty.
Ooh, it's gonna be delicious.
There it is, buddy.
Alright, we'll let you know. And we have some hot sauce that we've been trying out with it in the back. They came and gave this to Frank, and I kind of actually like it. It's got a little kombucha in it.